everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in to the last video. I really appreciate it. Grabbing for the wonderful water bottle. Still, I don't know if I plugged it lit. I just really like it because I can't spill, but anyway. Gotta hydrate. Okay. So, initially when I started this channel, this YouTube channel, it was about spreading awareness for Huntington's disease. And that is still important to me. Like, it's obviously something that I deal with every day. It's still, a piece of who I am, but it's not the whole cake. Yes, I said cake. I am a cake because if I'm going to be anything, it's going to be a cake because I love sweets and I love cake. Anyway, the point is there's way more pieces to my cake. Okay. And here's the thing. I have never been surrounded by better friends, better relationships, better family. Well, my family's always been amazing, but I've never been surrounded by better people in my life. Like, I have removed the toxicity from my life. The problem is the damage that's been left behind by the narcissistic abuse is still here. And I didn't realize how big it was until this pandemic and quarantine started, and you're kind of alone with yourself way more than you even were before. And by alone with myself, I mean, I'm starting to realize how much time and energy it took up kind of, when you're dealing with someone that's a narcissist, or you're dealing with a toxic person, it's kind of like a full-time job, and it takes up so much more of your time than you realize. And after feeling so small and like everything that you like after someone making you feel so small and like making you feel like you might as well just curl up into a ball and stuff, that's really hard to deal with, and that's something that sticks after you eliminate it. And there's also some stuff that has happened in my past that I also think probably doesn't help the confidence issue. But anyway, the point of it is it's been, I never was more myself when I went to college, because when I was at college, I really was able to become myself, figure out what I loved. I was able to blossom, and when I graduated from college, I got the Charismatic Leadership Award. Like, I was Safe Ride President. Like, I had a lot of things going on for me, and I was proud of myself. And I think it was because I finally felt like I was free, and I didn't have anyone, I didn't have like the toxicity around me and telling me what to do. Then when I left it and I came home, I found out that my dad had Huntington's. So I think what happened was I never really had a lot of time to process too much of anything, because when I found out he did have it, I went through some really rough times, and I think anyone would, So for me, it's definitely something that's still there. And like, for instance, like, I love being able to talk to people. I love being able to like share my passions, and I love to be able to motivate people and all that stuff. But like, there's so many times that I stop myself from recording videos and doing stuff because I'm so hard on myself. I'm like, who wants to hear what I have to say? Like, why would anyone care? But that's not really me. Like, I don't want that to be me anymore. I don't want to feel like I am like half a person or a broken person. So what I've recently been trying to do, and it's very hard, I'm not going to pretend like it's easy, is figure out who I am again. And it seems strange at 31, but it's always going to be a process to fill in those holes, because when you're with people and surrounded by people that are just, and it's healthy and it's beautiful, there's room for you to figure out what you want to do and what you like, and I've been stifling myself, from doing things. Like, I like to post YouTube videos. I mean, my dream might have been like to like was going to say overthrow Ellen, but like I would have loved to be like a talk show host, or any kind of like somebody who could like spread love. I don't know, like somebody who could just like entertain and make people laugh and stuff. And so things turned out a little differently for me. So I thought maybe YouTube would be a way for me to kind of have a separate outlet, but I haven't been like believing in myself enough to post content regularly, thinking like who's gonna care, who's this, who's that. You know what I learned? I'm the only one that thinks, like, the only one who thinks this much about what, like, the only person who thinks this much about what everyone else is thinking about me is just me. No one else is really sitting around in their house. Like, damn, Sam Scannell-Donnelly is the worst. Why does she post this? No one else is saying that. It's my inner dialogue that's saying that. And it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. And so I'm working on it. And one of the things I'm going to do is like posting this video and just trying not to second guess myself too, and trying to see that I'm a whole person. And, it's difficult. So my current challenge is I love singing. I was a music major, not a surprise, but I have such bad stage fright now. It's gotten to the point where like I physically cannot sing out loud. Like it's like I can't speak. And that actually happened to me. Like I've tried to record videos for YouTube and I also choke up. It's like I have no confidence in anything that I do, but it's like if I don't try, then I'll never know my potential. I've been like pulling back on my own potential. Like I've been curbing myself from doing things that I could do. And if I fail with YouTube or if I fail with stuff, it can't really be the end of the world because at least I'm trying. Like if I put in my full effort, then that's one thing, but if I'm not trying, it's frustrating. And so right now the parallel between YouTube and singing for me is that just allowing myself to have confidence in myself and to believe in myself. I know I'm not the best singer in the world. I mean, that's okay. It's not about that. Water. It's about having confidence in myself just to like sing out loud and not let my throat like literally gets caught when I'm singing. So this is something that I'm doing to challenging myself and it's not that I can sing with other people, but the second when I'm singing alone, that's when it starts. And I love to sing. So if I'm not singing, there's something that's like really missing. So that's something else that I've been working on. Actually, what motivated this is I was doing this, there's this, her name is Cheryl Porter, vocal coach. She's on the TV. And I've been listening, and she's really cool, and she's got these like vocal exercises. And this one's don't touch my face, don't touch my eyes, 6 feet away, and I will wash my hands. It's really cool. You should check her out. And I've been trying to get to the point where I have to sing alone, and it's hard. So she's Cheryl Porter, vocal coach. If you have any interest in looking her up, she's great and see what I'm talking about. It's kind of cool though because it's like teaching you about social distancing and stuff. So you will also see that Cheryl's video is 2 months old. So I mean, technically haven't really been trying. So now I'm really gonna do it. So it's not just about singing though. It's allowing myself to just try, allowing myself to like be vulnerable because I can't just come into everything feeling so small, And a lot of people people who haven't really like been in my life as regularly, but they are still my really good friends and I love them. They may not see that I have lost so much confidence. So it's kind of amazing because at my bachelorette party, which was wonderful, this has to do with like the confidence thing too, but my sister is amazing. Like she threw such an amazing bachelorette party. But one of the first things we did was we went to this place called Lips, and we had such a good time. But like the olden days, like the Sam of circa back in the day, not that long ago, but she would have gotten up on the stage and just danced and had a great time. But Sam that was there was like, oh no. But something about like the energy of the people around me who were like totally positive and loving, I was like, okay, and I got up on the stage and I had a blast, and you start to remember these things about yourself and it becomes more and more like, oh wow. So ever since the wedding, I've definitely been on like a great path forward. I have been progressing, but I think it's time now more than ever to kind of stand up for myself and start down the path. So, confidence. Let's see how it goes, okay? How are you guys doing during this whole quarantine? I know it's Memorial Day, and it's tough because like we're all separate from each other. I honestly think that no one's like thriving in quarantine. Like no one likes it. It's not a normal situation. So if you're not like you're not 100% like loving it, then you're normal because no one's thriving during quarantine. Anyway, but I hope everyone's doing great. And all right, guys, let me know if you have any ideas about confidence. Like, do you struggle with confidence issues? I'm sure I'm not the only one. And what kind of things have you been doing during the quarantine to keep yourself busy? I've been playing The Sims 4. It's yeah, I mean not just that, but other stuff too. But yeah, anyway, I love you all, and thank you so much for taking the time. And have a great day. Bye, guys.